there. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 unexpected ways to continue to build your sales pipeline, even when you don't think that you need it. Okay, I'm Diane Prince. I built a service-based business that I sold for $28 million. It was a staffing agency, and my vision is to make entrepreneurship easier for you, for anyone who wants to start a company. So let's dig into your sales pipeline. Remember this. Always remember this. Sales is the lifeline of your business. So do not cut off your lifeline, especially when you're busy. So we're going to talk about why you should build your pipeline when you least need to, and then also we'll get into those 3 ways to do it. So one common mistake, probably maybe the most common mistake that I see founders make, is to stop building their pipeline when they're busy. So if you're a recruiter, and you could probably relate to this, you're busy filling orders. You get a bunch of orders in, you get recs, they're closest to money, right? So you have to fill them. However, at the same time, if you're taking your foot off the gas on your sales pipeline, you're not going to have a pipeline when things get slow. And they will. The market will soften, or you might lose a client, and you don't want to be caught without a sales pipeline. So we're going to talk about in this video how to always keep your pipeline going. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I share tips for entrepreneurs and helping you to grow your business. So if you've got a dry pipeline, which you might be, that might be why you're watching this video, you're not alone. Most founders make that mistake. Most founders wait until revenue dips to start selling. You're busy. You've got things going on. I get it. But the problem is then you're panicked and you're starting from zero. So what you need to do is you need to make sales a habit, not a reaction. You need to build in your own daily and weekly habits, but you also can leverage automation and virtual assistants to help. You probably be the bottleneck if you're just counting on yourself to do this. Sales, I cannot stress this enough, sales cannot depend on whether you are busy or not. The health of your business, the longevity of your business depends on consistently building pipeline. And why is it important to build relationships when you're winning? It's really important, okay? When you're busy, you have social proof and momentum. By social proof, I mean anytime that somebody compliments you, says how great it is working with you, capture it. If you capture it on video, ask them, hey, you said this. Is it okay if I use this as a testimonial? Most people say yes. So make sure that you're capturing that social proof, okay? And this is also, when you're busy, it's also a time when people trust you the most and you trust yourself the most. It's never easy to sell when you're feeling desperate and panicked and you need the sales. It's always easier to sell when you don't really need the new business. Because trust me, you will. And if you don't, if you find that you never need, you're just going to keep on growing. So there's it's win, 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 win. So either you're going to grow or you're going to stay stable. So never forget, do not stop building your sales pipeline. Other reasons to keep building while you're busy: you're not desperate. You don't sound desperate. You can choose better clients when you're not desperate, and you're not chasing deals just to survive. It is a lot less stressful when you keep on building pipeline. So here are the 3 ways to build your sales pipeline so that it's not just depending on you and you're not the bottleneck. Number 1 is to delegate. So for me, I use virtual assistants. I work with virtual assistants who are offshore, who consistently are building my sales pipeline whether or not I am busy. Okay. So it's typical to be chasing the thing that's the closest to money, which is good. But if you're the only one doing that, that's fine. But you need somebody to be building your pipeline at the same time. So for me, I work with virtual assistants. That's my first tip and an unexpected way to build your sales pipeline consistently. Okay. And also my virtual assistants do follow-ups. So when I have a sales call with a prospect, I take my notes. Whatever AI app you use, you might use Quill AI. If you're a recruiter, you might use Fireflies. And I send off my or I'll even record it on the iPhone. You can record calls. I always ask first if I can record them, and then I send it over to my virtual assistant team. Then they put the leads into the pipeline. So they put them into HubSpot, which is the CRM we use. They start a nurturing sequence, which is absolutely beautiful because I know that sales are consistently going on in the background. Okay, the second thing, so the first thing is delegating to virtual assistants. The second thing is campaigns, automated campaigns. Okay, they work, do them. You always want to have at least one going on in the background because why not? Okay, they might not be as effective as other methods that you use, but is my experience, they are effective. Okay, so right now I'm using Dripify campaigns, which sends out sequences on LinkedIn and email. Sometimes I just do email campaigns. I use Instantly. There's always different tools to use. So first is delegate to virtual assistants. Second is always have an automation going on in the background. And then the third thing is prospecting where your clients are at. So probably they're on LinkedIn. They might be somewhere else. But if they're on LinkedIn, for example, set aside at least 10 minutes a day, even if you just set aside 5 minutes a day to build the habit to do your own prospecting. Send a video call send a video through LinkedIn, send a voice memo, text a voice memo. Make sure you are building the habit of, even if it's 5 minutes a day, and it can be minimum of 5 minutes, and then it probably will it'll probably end up being longer. So those are the three things. Delegate to virtual assistants, automate campaigns, and build the habit yourself of even minimal time that you know that you can stick to, even when you're busy placing candidates and filling orders. So I'm going to leave you with this little thought-provoking prompt. Think about what is one sales habit that you can start today that will help you 6 months from now. And we can also help you. We have virtual assistants who can help you to build your sales pipeline. So get the information in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get tips on growing your business.